Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a review on the Peach Perfect foundation by Too Faced. Oh my gosh, do I have a ton of foundation in front of me. There's 20 shades. I'm gonna do a bunch of swatches first, and then I'm gonna do my skin tone to see what my skin tone is. And we'll do a little demo, and then I'll come back at the end of the day and tell you how it wore and things like that. But we're gonna get into it. I have 20 boxes here and it was sent in PR. This is not paid for or anything like that. I know a lot of you guys like my reviews, and I need a full coverage foundation, as you can see. Sometimes my lights blur it out, but I do have a lot of discoloration in my skin, so I like a full coverage. This is I'm on their website and this is what it says. This is on Sephora. Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. And then on the box it says, Peach Perfect is infused with refreshing peach, sweet figs, cream, and exclusive comfort matte long-wearing formula for 14 hours. Oil-free, 14-hour wear, oil controlling, photo-friendly, and shine-free. I'll take some pictures too for you guys. Hopefully I can build this baby up because I need full. But, I mean, it's a day I'm just like hanging out with my baby, so I don't really need full freaking coverage, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the color Snow. Actually, let me go and do their website. So for here, the color Snow is the fairest with rosy undertones. We're gonna go ahead and swatch on my arm. Like I said, there's 20 of them, so we got a lot to get through. So I'm not gonna spend too much on like the undertones and stuff like that. You guys can see what I'm talking about. So to me, this doesn't look white enough for a very pale person. Like my friend Sophia, we were talking about it, she's super pale, and so is my sister, and I'm like, this is not pale enough for you. This one's called Swan in neutral undertones. The next one is called Porcelain, and then this one has fair rosy undertones. To me, that looks pretty dark to be a fair. Almond, which is golden undertones. Vanilla, which is right here, and that is neutral undertones, very light. Nope, I don't think that's light. This one is called Nude, light with rosy undertones. This one is called Beige, I believe that's the one. Beige with golden undertones. This one's called Warm Nude, and this one has golden undertones as well. I don't know if you guys can see this because it's so dark. I don't know why the frame is so dark, but this one is called Light Beige and it has neutral undertones. This one's called Natural Beige and it has neutral undertones as well. This one's called Warm Beige, it has neutral undertones. This one's called Sand with golden undertones. This one is called Honey, and that has rosy undertones. This one is called Warm Sand with golden undertones. This one's called, you can't see, sorry guys. This one is called Butterscotch and it has golden undertones. This one's called, if you can see it, sorry. This one is called Mocha, deep golden undertones. This one is called Mahogany, and has rosy undertones. Chestnut, this one's Chestnut, and this one has golden undertones. I feel like I keep pointing to the same one. This one is Toffee and it has says deepest golden undertone. And then the last one, you guys can see here, sorry my light. And that one right here is called Cocoa and it is the deepest undertone with neutrals. For some reason, why was that a struggle to swatch? I have no clue. Okay, so we're just gonna test this out. I'm gonna put on my Clinique City Block because I do that every day. And I'm not compromising not having sunblock on, just not. Not worth it to me. Plus I'm getting laser next week. So I also cannot be in the sun or get like my skin pigmented even more than it is, so gotta wear sunblock every day, folks, because this is what happens to your skin. Okay. So I have my sunblock on, my city block. I really like this. I gotta go to Sephora tonight or Ulta tonight to get it. Okay, so I feel like I'm the color Swan. And I'm gonna use a brush to put this on because I've been using brushes for fuller coverage, so we'll see. We're gonna use a dense brush. I'm gonna put this on the back of my hand. Like I said, this one color is Swan. It looks, okay, that's gonna be too, okay, so now trying this on my skin, I feel like, yeah, it's gonna be too, so Swan's gonna be too light for me, so I'm gonna use Porcelain. That looks like my color. And I'm gonna dab it on the brush and go in. First impression, it smells really good. I hope it doesn't break out my skin. Sometimes fragrance does, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna dot this on my skin. As you guys can see, my pigmentation and stuff like that, so we'll see. It is definitely medium coverage, but if I dab, I can build it up. Ooh, I like that. We'll see. We'll see. It's oxidizing a lot. You guys can't see, it's oxidizing a lot. I really like this pump. It comes with a pump. I feel like I'm using a lot of foundation, but it could be my brush just eating up my foundation. Probably it. It's a new brush too. Okay, I'm gonna go over it with my beauty blender just to smooth out some lines. I like it. It's dewy though. It's oxidizing crazy. So beware of that. So I'm gonna go over my beauty blender, or this is like an e.l.f. beauty blender. And yeah, so I just used that. It's definitely medium coverage and I already feel like it's breaking up around my nose. And it's kind of sitting in my pores, as you guys can see. Let's try a little bit with the beauty blender. Darn it, I really wanted to like this foundation. I'm adding a little bit more coverage. Okay, so it just took off everything. Oh my gosh. All right, I should stop while I'm ahead. You can see my lines and stuff still. Like my, I have a vein there. If you guys don't follow me for a long time or haven't followed me for a long time, I have a vein. And yeah, it's a huge vein. It's a huge vein in my face. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my regular concealer, things like that, but I'm not gonna put it around my nose or anything, so I can really feel my face itching, but I'm just gonna put it on my eyes right here where I get dark. Oh my gosh, my face itches so bad right now. I've broken capillaries there too though. Okay, so I'm using Urban Decay All Night foundation or concealer. Okay, so I have this on my face. I definitely can tell it's matte. It really emphasizes my dryness, but it's not bad. Honestly, it feels like more of a fuller coverage. It's definitely set. It's not as dewy as I thought it was gonna be, which I actually kind of like because matte I feel like is more buildable. Like if I put this on my face, let it dry, and then do it again, it would have been full coverage. But I really do, I like it. It is a little dry, but my under eyes are always dry, so and I put concealer on. So I'm not gonna judge it by my under eyes. I like just my face and my forehead. But yeah, it is dry. It's getting into my wrinkles. But maybe once my natural oils will come out. I'm not oily, but sometimes I can be. So we will see. But as far as right now, I like it. It kind of reminds me of like my Rimmel foundation, but with a little less dewy. But I like it. It does definitely oxidize, but I'm not mad about it. Yeah, so just, I feel like you should, this is a foundation you definitely need to go to Sephora and match yourself with. But I feel like they need a little bit more deeper ones, and I think that they need just at least one like pure white one for the very fair ladies. I feel like the first color in the collection is not as light as it should be. So I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna come back tonight. My lighting's gonna be janky as hell, but it is what it is. I'm gonna come back tonight and let you guys know how it wore. Usually my foundation just slides off my nose because I have allergies and I'm always wiping my nose. My kid's always slobbering all over my face. So we'll see how it lasts. It says it lasts up to 14 hours and it has oil control. It's photo friendly and oil free, which I like. But yeah, so we will see. I really do like the pump of this foundation. Super sanitary. I love it, and you are not gonna waste too much product. So that is another plus. And I love it. I feel like it's not glass, so it's like traveling friendly. What else can I say about this foundation? Yeah, I kind of did the gist of it. I'm gonna do better swatches for you guys because the way I swatched it, I did not like it. So I'm gonna try to do neater swatches for you and hopefully get it all on one go. Okay guys, so here I am more than 14 hours later, and I would say that this foundation held up pretty good for my standards. I knew it was gonna rub off mostly on my nose because I have allergies. I think it looks good for me. Oh, food on my mouth. It didn't get greasy, it didn't slide off, which usually some foundations do. My concealer is kind of like cracking, but that has nothing to do with the foundation because I like this concealer a lot. I'm gonna go in closer. So obviously you can see around my nose, and my concealer is expiring. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I have no lipstick on. I feel like it looks good. It was a little drying on me, I feel like, but I like this foundation a lot. It does definitely stay on for 14 hours, and I actually really suggest it, especially if you have like a dry skin. Like you could see a little bit of dry skin peeling here, but it's not that bad. But I recommend if you have dry skin, this is a good foundation for you. I feel like even if you have oily skin, it'd be a good combo. So it is a medium coverage, so it's not full coverage, but I just kind of see how my melasma right there is peeking out. It was a day I just didn't care. I didn't need full coverage and I didn't really care. But it is medium coverage and it definitely dries down matte, and it stays in place. It definitely stays in place. This is actually impressing me the most. Now it looks kind of like cakey, but the foundation I usually wear, either the Huda Beauty or the Rimmel 25-hour wear foundation, which they changed the formula on me, which I'm very upset, but it usually slides off my whole nose. But no, not really. I mean, it did settle out of my pores and stuff, but that's just like, I feel like that's just normal for me. I recommend it, and as you can see, it held up pretty good. I mean, this held up through running around in the heat with Olivia, giving her a bath. She splashes like everywhere. So it really held up pretty well, and I feel like it did its job. I'm actually really surprised because I did not think that this was gonna be a good foundation for my skin type, and it is. So I feel like it'll be good for even people who have oily skin because it's oil free also. I feel like if you're a little bit more drier than I am, that it might cling to some dry spots. Other than that, I feel like it pictured really well. I have a picture on my Instagram, go like it. It's one of me and Olivia, but I took a picture, no flashback, nothing. I didn't take it with flash, but I mean, you can't tell anything in pictures that it was wrong. I didn't have to Facetune that much. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you like ones like this, give it a thumbs up. Until next time, I will see you guys later.